Well, hello there. My name is Mrs. Adele, and I would like to work with you on subtracting two-digit numbers. Let's start by taking a look at the two different mats you see on the screen. The mat on the left, the mat on the left is the recording mat. This is where I'm going to record the math that I'm working on. And on the right side is a work mat. This work mat, I'm going to use it to help me subtract. This is a lovely tool. I enjoy using it, and it comes with many of the math curriculums out there. So let's move on and set up our math problem. When I'm doing subtraction, I'm starting with a quantity, and I'm going to count backwards. I'm going to give away some of that total. I'm going to subtract some of that total. So my final answer is going to be smaller than the number I start with. Now the number I'm starting with here is the number 56. So I want you to imagine that you have $56 or 56 pounds, and you're going shopping and you want to spend 21 pounds. And your goal is to use exact change. What does that mean? That means that when you spend the cash, you're going to hand the cashier 21. You're not going to hand them a 50 and say, subtract from that. You're starting with 56 in your pocket and you want to spend only 21, exactly 21. So I want to start by constructing that quantity. I'm going to start with tens. I need 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tens. 5 tens is 50. And I'm not done building my quantity. The quantity I have also is 6 ones. So I'm going to grab the ones and stamp out 6 ones. Okay, there is my money that I'm taking to the store with me. It's in my pocket, and I'm going to line it up so it's nice and organized. And I'm ready to subtract. I've done my shopping, and I'm ready to spend exactly $21, 21 pounds. So I'm going to start by asking myself the really big question. I have 6 ones in my hand. I have 6 ones in my hand. Can I spend 1 1? So I take a look over here at my work mat, and I can see, yes, I have 6 ones. 6 is greater than 1. So I can spend a 1 quite easily. So I'm going to grab my subtraction tool. I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to subtract a 1. Now you'll notice these buttons appeared. We'll talk about them in a minute. There it is. I've subtracted 1. And when I look at the math problem, I can see that a 1 has been subtracted here. How much do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. I have 5 ones. I want to come over and record that 5 ones that I have left. I have 6 ones. I subtracted 1 1. That leaves me 5 ones. And my work mat over here shows me that as well. It's so important. Now I'm ready to work in the tens place. The ones place is all done, and I'm ready to work in the tens place. I have 5 tens, and I need to give away 2 tens. I'm going to double check my work mat. Yes, I have 5 tens, and I'm going to give away 2 tens. So there's 1 10, 2 tens. And you can see that the work mat has updated itself. There's 21. 56 minus 21. How many tens do I have left? Let me count. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens. I have 3 tens left. Grab my pen tool and record those 3 tens. So if I go to the market and I have 56 pounds in my pocket and I spend 21 pounds, that means I have 35 pounds left in my pocket. I can go home with whatever I purchased and that 35 pounds. Now on my work mat, I can check my work. I can type in 35, and you'll see that it updates here and here, and I can click the check button and it corrects me. Yep, you did a good job, way to go. And now we are ready to do the next subtraction problem. And this subtraction problem, we will regroup. So let's take a look at that. Let me grab a new one. So here's my new math problem. Let me organize this a little bit. I have a new math problem. And I'm going to clear out my work mat because I'm done with this math problem. I'm still subtracting, so I have my subtraction activity still, and I have my tens mat still, so it's awesome. My new math problem is 31. So we're going to imagine I have $31, and I want to spend exactly 14. So I'm not going to hand all $31 to the cashier when I spend that 14. I'm going to give them exactly 14 when I spend 14. The first thing I need to do is build my quantity. The quantity I have is 31, so 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, and 1 1. Put that 1 over here, and then I'm going to line it up so it's nice and neat. And I'm going to ask myself that really important question. And that really important question mark. Let me make sure it's clear. It's a question mark. This is a question. I'm asking a question. And the question is, if I have 1 1 in my pocket, can I spend 4 1s exactly? I can't. But I know that I have 3 10s in my pocket. So I'm going to pull out one of those 10s to help me have enough for my, to subtract 4 1s. What does that look like? I'm going to come over here to my work mat. I'm going to click the subtract button. And now I have these regroup buttons. Remember, I told you I explain them later. I'm explaining them now. I'm going to take a 10 from my pocket and I'm going to turn it into 1s, 10 1s. So listen carefully. 1 10 is going to become 10 1s. Press regroup. Did you see what happened there? Let me do that one more time, just so you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the tens place. There's those 3 10s, 31, and I'm going to regroup 1 10, just 1 10. That 1 10 became 10 1s. And I want you to notice something so important. Right over here on the work mat, that 31 did not change. This 31 did not change. I still am subtracting 0 at this point. I haven't subtracted anything. All I did was move a 10 from my pocket into my hand. And when it reaches my hand, it becomes 10 1s. So I have 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s. That 30 is still here. And there's that 31. There's that 1 right there. Okay? So I'm back to my math problem. I've done my regrouping. I'm back to my math problem. Let me record what I just did on my work mat. On my work mat, I went to the tens place and I took a 10 out. I took it out and I put it into the ones place. And that's a 10. It's not a 1. It's a 10. You can see I put it in the tens place in that box. And over here, I have 2 10s left on the work mat. So I need to make sure I put 2 10s over here. Let's take a quick look at what we have so far. 2 10s and 1 10. I'm not done yet. I know that when I look on my work mat, I have 11 over here. 10 plus 1 is 11. So I need to take this 1 and I need to put it with this 10. And now I see 11. This 10 right here came from this 10 right here. 3 10s minus 1 10 leaves 2 10s. I'm just moving stuff around. I'm not giving anything away yet. Just moving some stuff around. So now I'm ready to ask the question again. I'm going to ask that question one more time. If I have 11 10s, can I give away 4? If I have 11 10s, can I give away 4? I said 11 10s, didn't I? Uh-oh. I hope you caught my mistake. It's 11 1s. I'm in the ones place. It's 11 1s. If I have 11 1s, can I give away 4 1s? I have enough. and I know that it's going to be 7. I look on my work mat and I'm going to subtract 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. There's my 4 ones. What's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ones are left. So on my recording mat, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to record 7 ones. Let's recap what we've done so far with this math problem. We started with 3 10s and 1 1. And we want to start by subtracting in the ones place. That's how we do subtraction. We start in the ones place. And I know that 1 is too small to give away 4. I'm not going to do that thing where I go, oh yeah, I have 4 and I can give away 1. Let's remember $31 and we're spending $14. Okay? So I took a 10 from the tens place and I put it into the ones place. And it became a 10 plus 1 is 11. And then I subtracted in the ones place. 11 minus 4 equals 7. And I'm all done working in the ones place. Now I need to work in the tens place. I can see that I have 2 10s and I need to subtract 1 10. Let's look at the work mat. 2 10s minus 1 10. So I'm going to subtract 1 10. I have 1 10 left. So I'm going to come over here and finish recording my math. 2 10s minus 1 10 is 1 10. I have 17 left over. Now let's double check. I've got a 10 here. 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 17. So this is kind of like me going to the store with $31 and I buy something for $14. And now I'm going home with the thing I purchased and my $17. That's what I have left. So I know that I need to put 17 in this box right here. I know that. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there and it's updated. Now I'm going to check. Hey, I got it right. Now I want to make a mistake. This is what's really great about this work mat. If you make a mistake, it will tell you to check your work. So I'm going to pretend that I don't know anything about subtracting. And I'm going to say that 1 minus 4 is 3. I know it's not true. I know that if I have $1, I can't go and spend $4. I've got to go over here to these 10s and get it and break that up, regroup it. I know I need to do that. So I know that that 3 is a mistake. Now I have 3 minus 1 and I'm going to put 20. 23. I'm going to pretend that that's the answer and I'm going to click check. Oh, and it says try again. I'm going to go back to my work mat and all that work I did is still there. 110, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. I'm going to fix my answer and I'm going to check. Hey, I got it correct. And so now you know how to use this tool when you're subtracting. And that's what I want you to do. There's one more thing I want you to see. I want you to see this lovely video over here. Both of these interactive tools come with your curriculum. So this is the little video that matches the lesson I just did with you. So you have more than one way to practice here. You can practice using the work mat and recording in your workbook. And you can also use this lovely little video to help remind you how to do the math. Both of these links will be included below. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on subtracting 2-digit numbers. Thanks for being here with me.